you never know who'll be stopping by to say hello. Out here it's real life, no fuss, no show. With Highland cattle and piggies on the go. We got meat, birds, fur babies too. Gardens growing fresh, right in view. I'm baking up love in all that I do, and helping the small folks to see them through. Welcome to the Proms, where the fun's running wild, with the homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Proms. We're waiting just for you. Out in the yard, where the chickens roam, we're building a life that feels like home. From the veggies we grow to the soil we turn, it's a simple life and so much to learn. I'm baking bread, smell the warm, sweet air. Piggies squealing, love's everywhere. We lend a hand to channels that care, because lifting each other is what we share. Welcome to the Proms, where the fun's running wild, with the homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Proms. We're waiting just for you. So come on and join, let's build it together through thick and thin in any weather. We're all in this, let's make it better at the Proms. It's a life to treasure. Welcome to the Proms, where the fun's running wild, with a homestead heart and a country style. We're growing good food and raising some joy, and giving a hand to each girl and boy. So come on by, have a laugh or two at the Proms. We're waiting just for you. Yeah, at the Proms, we're waiting just for you.
Hey, welcome to Procrastination Thursday, where everybody does nothing. See, I even forgot to turn off my volume. So, hello, Rebecca, Suzanne, Igule. We got, I can't forget this one. It's probably Mike, but I'm going to say hi to Terry, because she's the lovely one. Mike, he's just like me. But hello, Mike and Terry. And who else we got? Fisherman 506. G'day, Lee. Lee, heads up. You got snow coming your way. Prayers have been answered. How much did we get, bud? But 4 inches? Yeah, we got 4 inches-ish. So we're sitting about 7 inches now. And everybody thinks I'm joking whenever I say send the snow north. Our aquifers are so low right now. We need precipitation. We need snow. We need rain. We need this dry weather. It's going to mean a lot of spring fires, and that we don't need. We are out having breakfast for Mike's birthday. Yes, it is my brother's birthday, and like always, I'm a week behind him. Next week is my birthday and Rochelle's birthday. That was kind of neat. Whenever we were in Toronto, we got to celebrate 3 of us whose birthday is January the 29th. Kevin, who's on council with me and myself, and Rochelle. We had great fellowship. We had provincial, like, potential MPs. We had small politicians. We had YouTubers. We just had a great time. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, Terry. You didn't have to do that. It's all in the name of fun. And if we can't have fun and laugh at each other, it's going to make for a long old life. And there's Karma. Good morning, Karma. Or I guess it's afternoon, 1 minute afternoon now. But it is still good morning for you. And yes, so everybody wish Big Mike a happy birthday. I'd sing, but I'd clear the restaurant. But yeah, it was Rebecca. It was a lot of fun. We had about 16 people come out. So same snow here. Got the snowmobile all gassed up. The groomers are out here, Lee. I would not take a snowmobile. Number one, you'd have to find your spine on the trail somewhere. But there's just not enough snow to cover the rocks. And my buddy runs the groomer. He volunteers and runs the groomer. And I'm like, man, he finished my sentence for me. He goes, barely move after I get out of the groomer? Uh-huh. Like those groomers, they're metal tracks, they're banging off the rocks, and it's not good. So, and even for syrup, I don't know if we're gonna even. It's probably going to be like last year where we barely even had enough for ourselves. I got a taste. I got a 40-ounce bottle. That's all I got for myself. I've given away 3 or 4 liters. But for myself, we're long gone. And it is what it is. But I know I could not believe. Now I was in a conference until late. I guess I got home late on Tuesday. If it's going to happen, folks, it's going to happen to me. Our train was delayed an hour and a half. Now, clickety click. How can a train be delayed an hour and a half? It was, but I got to say, we didn't even have to ask for compensation or nothing. They came right out and said, your next trip within a year is 50% off. It's like you almost have to give up your firstborn. Hey, Arlene, you almost have to give up your firstborn to get anything from an airline. And the train was bang. Yep. So next year's conference, it'll cost us it costs us roughly $100 with tax. And that's first class, where you get a hot meal, unlimited beverages. So it was a very, very, very good conference. Personally, I went down to do 2 things and ended up that I succeeded with 3. The Solicitor General is behind my police board 100%, which, is tremendous. And the other minister is behind us in the development of about 1,500 homes. And we need it's a different system. And once we start doing it, it's so new. It's been out like up north and in the oil fields and whatever. It's been used for 20, 30 years. But for residential, high volume residential, the province is getting behind us and they're supporting us. And he did say that by spring, we should be given the nod to start the development of 1,500 homes in our municipality, which is amazing. Now, it sucks for me personally because one of the major developments is across the road from me. It just means I got to sit out back and look at the farm field. And I got talking, one of the guys that I know, his daughter finishes her general practitioner in June. And she's interested in becoming a doctor in our hospital. So that caught me off guard, but it's very, 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 it's needed. We have a doctor that's tried to retire for 7 years, 8 years, a long time. And he's one that won't give up his patients. And his wife has been retired for 15 years and she was a school teacher. They want to travel. He can't. He will not. And it's caused some family fights. I've been there to see some of them. G'day, Johnny. How are you, brother? Karen, howdy, howdy. Linda Peterson. I was sitting here as I was setting up for the live, and I'm hosting a pancake breakfast for council, so I'm going over what all the stuff I need, and like butter, sausages, milk, cream, eggs, or not eggs, but juices and coffee. And I looked up at the comments, and Lila always commented the day before. It's not there anymore. But yeah, I wish I would have known the arrangements. It is what it is. She's only about 7 hours away. But, she was so looking forward to this trip. And hats off to NCL. What an amazing company. Within a day, her son had Lila's deposit and train ticket, everything refunded. And there was no questions whatsoever. So, that there was, I was kind of watching to see. Absolutely, Karen, she's going to be missed. She was everywhere, and as much as we used to poke at her and have, she'd be right there, and you could tell she, you know, you could tell you'd make her upset. And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to sit in the background. But anyways, she's pain free. She doesn't have to worry about a heart condition or pneumonia where she's off to. So it, and honestly, it's gonna happen even more. You know, like just the change in the weather. We, Debbie's an X-ray technologist, so she gets to see the sick of the sickest. She has never in 35 years in her profession seen the sick, very, very sick, kids, elderly, even average aged folks. She's never seen the numbers that they're seeing now. Hey, Dave. I still have, yeah, so do I. So do I. I actually read it last night. So, yeah. But, thanks, honey. The road's getting any better?
Not in town, but the highway's fine.
Okay. But, yeah. Do you guys get any snow down there, Dave? We only got, I don't know, might be 3 inches.
Where's Kyle gone?
What's that?
Where's Kyle gone?
My truck's still here, isn't it?
Hmm?
Oh, he's gone to, he had to get like paracord for the weekend.
Okay. Does the dog have to go out?
I don't know. He might want to go out again, but it'd just be to go pee. Sorry, guys. My lovely wife stopped and got a bunch of stuff. They were in the city. So saved me turning around as soon as I got home and going back to the city. My lovely wife stopped and got my stuff for me. Illinois has stupid white stuff. Dislike. Yeah, like I said earlier, Linda, we need it. Our aquifers are so depleted right now. And this fall, we did not get a whole lot of rain. Oh, tell me about it, Dave. Oh my goodness, the city under the city. So if you Google Toronto, Ontario, Canada, there's actually a city underneath the city. And I don't mean like there's malls underneath the city. If we wanted to go to Tim Hortons, just give me 1 sec here, folks. If we wanted to go to Tim Hortons, we actually had to go not above Toronto, we had to go below Toronto. So the city, under the city, to get a coffee because it was closer. So they had Tim Hortons, they had malls, you name it. It's underneath the city. It's actually quite neat. And hey, Glenda, Josh, getting Sir Grace taken care of, well, that's a good thing. You look after my brother. And yes, those of you that are just new in here, it's Big Mike's birthday today. So Happy birthday to Big Mike. And Terry's even taking him out for breakfast. That's where they are right now. So, where's Dave? Yes, Dave. Yes. Oh boy. And yes, that's right, Linda. But man, T minus. What are we looking at? We're almost 7 months till we meet again. Some of us to meet for the first time. And because NCL is offered the 0% interest, I was talking to Peter the other day about Lila, and he said he's got 6 phone calls about people wanting to join us now, that they can stretch the payments out and they think they can make it work. It's just they just learned about it, so it's not like they knew. I don't know how they didn't know about it. Jesse and I have been talking about it for 2 solid years. You know, Glenda's been talking about it. Johnny and Christine, like, yeah, I think they had their head buried in the sand. It'd be a kadunk. G'day, Scott. Controversial cruising. So, Scotty, are you... I know you were throwing around the idea of going up and working in Alaska this year. Are we going to be able to meet you in Alaska? And if so, we gotta have you on our. I know you have your shows the same time as me, and you're actually working now and lurking, but maybe we can do a special. A special about Alaska, and I have some locals who live in some of the ports. No, I don't think I'll be going to Alaska to work this year. Maybe next. All right. Absolutely. Between you and Bill, and I tell you what, that was just torture. Bill going live today from St. Thomas. That was some good white sand and blue. Oh man, I looked outside and I saw the white snow, and then I'd look back at the computer and I saw the white sand that Bill was on. So what did I do? I stirred the pot. I asked him how his Lions did. And then he had to log off. I don't know if he was going to shed a tear or not. Well, we've got an amazing price. It's we'd love to have you come with us. And it's we're up to we're right around the 40 cabins right now, about 100 people. And we're hoping that we get in between 55 to 60. I'd like to see 75 cabins. I don't think it's with the recession and some people losing jobs, and it's just, we're not going to get there. But another 15 to 20 people, I think we can seriously make a good run for, in between 60 and 75 rooms. But the only thing is there's no more handicap rooms. There's no more single rooms. We're getting down to the very, the ship's filling up. Now, there is lots of balconies, apparently. If somebody wants to go, only thing you don't have is a handicap room. Now, I mean a handicap balcony room. There's still handicap, interior rooms and stuff. So if you want to go, you can still go. But anyways, yeah, if you guys don't follow Scott at Controversial Cruising, please do. If one of my moderators, Glenda, Linda, if one of you guys could drop Scott's link, that would be wonderful. Him and Bill, and they try to keep cruising light and add a lot of humor to cruising, the way it should be. And what do you think of the hey Creekside Maples? G'day, Tony. Do I get bonus points? Just saying. Somebody told me to wear that today. And who comes in but Tony? Yeah, I don't think I think it's starting to warm up here a wee little bit. Let me double check. Weather. Yeah, it's like 23 and light flurries. We got about 3 inches of snow. But I'm actually not going to be on that much longer because I do have to go out and get some shopping done. You know what, Tony? I love this hoodie because it's furry on the inside and it's nice and thick. So I've got like a nice t-shirt underneath, and I don't need a jacket or anything. Oh, there goes our plows. Yes, Hank, he's allowed. It's only Barry. He's just plowing the street. Good boy. Nobody wants to come down my street with a plow. Hankster will get him. Oh, gracious. We might have a total of 6 inches, maybe 7 inches. Because we had 3 to 4 inches, and then we had... we had 3 to 4 inches before. I didn't even know we were supposed to get any snow last night. And then, yeah, I say we got 3. Kyle says we got 4. But yeah. So you're minus 14. I'm 23 Fahrenheit. Which usually I'm pretty good at the conversion, but come on now, Celsius, minus 5. So I'll send you guys some warm weather along with some more snow to help fill your aquifers so we don't run out of water. And goodness gracious, Karen. 14 degrees in Pennsylvania and it's 23 up north. I just, we're meant for this. Like we have our plows. We have, snow blowers that come and my neighbor has one of those tractors with the big snow blower on behind. He comes and does our driveway. I think it usually costs me about $400 to clear my driveway every year. And then between Kyle and I, we do the walkway. Gonna get ready. Ooh, it would be good. This weather out here, whenever I had Hank out, I knew it was like a lot warmer than what it was. But it'd be good, nice weather to be out on the mill, because then you're not going to be sweating so much. You got to work a little harder to keep yourself warm, but I can only imagine how much wood you're going through with this. Was it Saturday night in Toronto? It was minus 40. It was that bad that the hotel, okay, you're downtown Toronto, so it is an older hotel, but it's upkept reasonably. But just the way the wind was coming off the water down past the CN Tower, it was hitting my window dead on. Well, I had to go turn up my heat, and I had it sit at 80 for 90% of the night. Whoo-wee. It was teeth chattering cold in my room. And for a big conference like this, they sell out the hotel. So, excuse me, there was no room to be moved to. Hey, Sandy. I'll keep my well, actually, Sandy, that you're not that far behind or ahead of us. What did I say? We're at 23. And you're putting the roof on the deck. Okay. Hey, Miss Ann. And if y'all don't mind saying a prayer for Miss Ann, she's got that old bronchitis deep down in her lungs. And, again, it's the changing of weather. And I think it was Miss Ann that I saw short with all the snow on their vehicles. It was crazy. We had a calf Sunday evening. It was 21. Was born 9 degrees overnight. Oh my goodness. Johnny, that's borderline bringing it in the trailer and putting it into bed with you. But Mama would have been a bit upset if Mama would have tried to come through that door. Ooh. But again, as long as they get dried off and, Langley's build a homestead. Howdy, howdy. Nice to see us. Thanks for coming out. And so what's that now? Johnny, that's 3 calves? I think you got to tell old Danny to settle down a little bit and start having a calf a little bit later in the season. Because this is 2 years in a row that you got caught like that. True that, Johnny. especially if mama turns her back on them. And you're trying to dry off the little gaffers, and it definitely not fun. But yes, if everyone can keep Miss Ann in their prayers, like she said there, she's struggling, but she is getting better. Pneumonia, bronchitis, it's everywhere this year, folks. There's supposed to be a different strain of that hokey pokey coming along here too. And Dad was taken to the hospital. When did I get a Sunday? He just collapsed, and it turned out that it was
Hey!
You're lucky I tried to catch you doing that.
Okay, so for those who are wondering, I did.
She did that, and I was like, but yeah, no,
I can't
Dad,
stay on too long, but I thought I'd pop in for just a few minutes.
absolutely, anytime.
Oh, well, I got Sir Grace taken care of, and then I'm starting to can some rosemary fig wine jam from the figs that I grew over the summer. I got to do something with them.
Fig,
so I thought
what? Fig,
it's
what?
fig. It's rosemary fig with wine jam.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that.
Neither have I, but I got to do something with these figs.
I haven't heard about it, but it sounds good.
Sounds good to me. It's got wine in it, but it'll cook all of it out.
Yeah, I was going to say it. You be able to boil all that out, but
Oh yeah, which is what I'm doing right now. So I got to keep track of that. So yeah, so I'm just, and they're all mush. It looks like nothing right now, but that's the figs. So
yeah.
So we're going to determine if I'm going to keep my fig tree or not, because I've been waiting 4 years, and I'm creating today. Yes, I am. It's a ball recipe that I got on freshpreserving.com.
Here.
I want to see it. Is that my Hank?
You and Jesse are the only two that he'll come.
Hi, Hank. Hi,
As soon as
sweet.
he hears your voice.
You're a good boy.
Say hi, Wanda.
You're a good boy. Hi, sweetheart. You have a good day.
I'm watching my boy. He's outside.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Get taking care of that snow.
Yeah, he's outside shoveling, and he won't bring me outside. So
oh my goodness.
I know, buddy.
Yeah, you said the magic words, Daddy.
All right, you go watch Kyle.
Aw, let me just check on this. Okay, I gotta tone this down. Keeping track of my rosemary wine.
Oh, and here's Tony. And Tony's thing was
Figures. Figures. Yeah. So
you'd expect no less. And that's, 10 days of that.
That's gonna be fun.
We have 10 days of
10 days. Yes, we do.
We're gonna have so much fun.
We are. I'm so excited about that trip. I see so many videos about like counting down for my cruise, dealing with whatever in the world, but knowing that I have a cruise coming. I'm going, that's how I feel. I know that I got a vacation coming. And
so yeah, every time I see like I could care less what's happening in the world right now, I'm going on a cruise. I'm like, Glenda.
I've been watching them too. I need to do and be like, okay, look, just to brighten your day,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna add a little bit more wine, just a tiny bit.
Tony said, brace yourself, no place to hide.
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gracious. And it's amazing,
Oh yeah, for sure. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
There you go, Miss Ann.
Oh, now see, I got okay.
Being snowed in gets us creative.
That's the truth. So we got our original snow, 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah.
It's still there. And it's got a nice sheet of ice on top of it because it tries to melt. And then we get these hard freezes. And I'm over it. But I think next week I saw 50 degrees, either Monday or Tuesday. So I'm like, okay, the snow's leaving us. We're going to warm up just a little.
So we're even above zero. Let's see here. I had looked, and I think it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're anywhere from 30 to 35.
Wow.
Again, unheard of.
Well, we were -1 night before last. Fahrenheit.
See, we have not been negative at all year.
Wow.
Like, I think the coldest I've seen is -13 Fahrenheit.
Oh, wow.
Now, that, I guess Sunday or Saturday overnight would have got into some low. I never did look at my phone, but it was about -40, I think.
Oh.
Celsius. So I'm not sure what that would be. Hey, backlash. I'm not sure what that would be translated to Fahrenheit, but all I can say is it's darn cold.
Yeah, it's darn cold out here too, and I'm done with it. Although, hot flashes, that's about the only time I appreciate the freezing cold weather. I can just stand outside barefooted and go, I can cool down.
What did he get? Goober!
Okay. Uh-oh. What'd my boy do?
What doesn't he do?
Oh, no.
I don't know. He got somebody left something laying around.
I hope they pick their socks up.
No, they pretty much don't have their socks. Now, okay, folks, he's in trouble when he's got his head buried under, oh no, he's got his head buried under the table.
Oh, it's okay, Hank. I'll come rescue you. You won't be in trouble for long when Auntie Glenda gets you.
Hank, come here. What are you doing?
I take you out for a WALK. And yes, I know how we can't say the actual word.
Oh, you can't even do that here. He knows.
He knows. Oh.
Oh, yeah. He is a true doodle. He knows how to spell.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Sir Grace's Puppers is a true service dog because I tried to take him out for a walk just because I wanted to go for a walk with the dog. And he was looking through people's property trying to get me to cut through there because it's that way home, Mom. It's that way home. Yeah. And I'm like, no, we're walking. And he's like, no, it's that way home.
I have to get to my dad. Excuse me, Mom.
Excuse me.
This way.
Excuse me. And I'm like, this is the moments that I miss having my own dog because I miss having my little walking buddy, I've tried with Sir Grace's Puppers.
See, I said, Debbie, I said, I'm going to try to get Hank on the boat as a service dog. He's like, yeah, let me know how that works out for you.
Good luck at that one. But wouldn't that be funny? Doodles, like the two goofballs together. It'd be a lot of fun.
You just bring tennis balls and throw it up and down the hall. The two of them will just sit there and go.
Yeah, big time. Oh, it's a ball. It's a ball.
Yeah, our roads, Debbie and them went into the city today for, I don't know, they went into the city for something. And the roads were horrible. There was accidents all over. And by the time they came home, they have enough salt on it, and our guys, he should be coming back up here in a minute, and he plows going down and then he sands coming back. All right, Tony, you take care, brother. Hey,
Have a great day, Tony.
Tony, you gotta bring back even the shorts, cruising on a dime.
Ooh, I need some of those tips.
Oh, you gotta go back and watch his whenever he was doing their lives Tuesday night.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Joni were doing cruising on a dime, and he had some pretty ingenious ideas.
Wow. Yeah, I'm all about saving money. Not this that the cruise is the same thing, but I saw a video last night and it was so brilliant. They went to Texas Roadhouse and for under $20, they fed their family of 5. And yeah, there's a way to do it. And so I'm like, I need to start saving this because that would be great. That'd be like a few meals for Sir Grace and I, under
Mhm.
$20. And then there's people who meal prep doing that kind of stuff. Oh, that's the puppers.
Hank was like, huh?
Who?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hear somebody.
That's that German Shepherd underneath him. At least you didn't hear him growling because he will do that. But no, he must inspect the door now. Yep, now he's done inspecting. So now he's coming back around.
That is
That's the German
hilarious.
Shepherd in him. He it's a security premise breach. And he must do the check.
So, like Tony said, they've done raincoats, they've done cell phone cases, you name it.
Wow.
Cruising on a dime.
I need to check that out.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I need.
it's hilarious, and the lovely Joni's the model because we know you'd never sell a thing. Tony was the model. Don't worry about it. It's only puppers.
Okay. Well, I don't want to
I think everybody here. I think everybody here either has an animal or they get it.
Well, I don't want to get anybody else's puppers all like, oh my
Yeah. Oh well.
gosh. Well,
But
we're expecting some packages, so I'm thinking something's going up and down the road. Oh, Sir Grace said it's garbage. Okay. He said he can hear the truck. It's the garbage man. They are picking up the trash. Thank you.
Sir Grace, sit in your seat.
I know. I know. Ay. But anyway.
So did he get the coop all fixed up?
No. It's been too cold. Well, I mean, he got the new hinges on, so that part's done. Yeah. But there's going to be a major renovation.
Oh yeah, no. I know the renovations.
Okay.
More than a day or two.
Yeah. No, this is so the cold and for those who don't know, the cold and the rain and the freezing weather that we had that went through 2 weeks ago snapped the hinges on our chicken coop door. So he had to go buy new hinges and put them on. And so they're on. So it's a temporary fix because the coop or the run, it definitely needs to be it's going to come down. So this is just to get us through until it warms up. It's secure enough. Not stressing over it, but they're gonna get a whole new run, brand spanking.
I don't know. I really want to get hens this year, but I don't know if this is the year.
Well, we got the cruise going on, so I mean that's part of. You got to find somebody for that time that we're gone to keep an eye on your hens.
Well, that's it. And the girls, definitely one girl. Well, I don't know about the second.
Oh, okay.
And it all depends. My boy may not even be home. So,
Well, I have a friend who's gonna take care of them. They have a farm, so we flip flop with them all the time with taking care of the animals. And so she's going to help me out with the majority of the work. And then I had a conversation with my mom and I said, guess what? I need you to be a chicken farmer. So during the day, because it's in there's Ginger.
Jin.
So during the daytime, she's going to go over and give them ice water because it's going to be in the dead of the summer. Oh,
Hey, Panda.
hey. So it's a lot of to request for, to get that
Mhm.
set. So we're taking care of, the girls are taken care of, and then I'll be able to see them on the camera too. So I can tell if they're okay.
Just so if it's the same price,
Yeah.
you can upgrade to unlimited. You can't stream off it,
Yeah.
but you can watch like your cameras and whatever.
Yeah.
Is Debbie out here? No, she must be gone somewhere.
Yeah. We're doing the
But I
unlimited.
think it was $100.
Yeah. We're
And
totally
give
going
you
to.
unlimited, because I tell you what, folks, the 150 minutes goes like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now,
No, we'll be doing that.
depending on how my finances level out, I think I may try to get the streaming package.
How much is the streaming package? 300. Okay. That's what I was thinking it was.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we're going to be able to at least see my girls. I'm going to get it to where I can check on things at home and.
Well, and don't forget though, like if I get the streaming package, it's unlimited. So you don't have to. You can just log on and,
Yeah.
you could just make sure that you have your password and whatever to log in, and you can see your girls.
Yeah, that's all I want.
And the same as I said to Miss Ann, if she wants to use it for her Tuesday on the ship, she could go ahead and just use my phone for the half hour that she's going to go live.
Oh, that's nice.
Save her $300, right?
Yeah. That's nice. Super nice.
Yeah. So I just, hey, Danny, what's going on there, sissy? Danny and Terry,
I thought that was the right Danny. I'm thinking Danny for a second. Danny. Danny days ahead. Hey, girl.
Yep. So they're coming to chugging. Danny, don't forget, if Mama is still coming, she has to book soon, because our discount runs out in 2 months, and then it's full price.
Right.
And Lord knows you don't. But if you go back and watch my Primetime Friday from last week, Mom might like the new thing that NCL's just dropped on us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yes, I saw that.
Okay, because it's 0% for an extended period of time. It's all based on credit. You have good credit, your time goes longer. But you're using their money to go cruising with. You're only paying the principal.
Well, I'm going to have to scoot off of here.
Well, I've got to
get this going.
I have to I have to go and do the little bit of shopping that I have left to do here for our big breakfast on Saturday.
Nice. And oh, by the way, for those who are curious, I am in the new kitchen. And if you go back to day before yesterday's pop-up live, you can see it a little bit better. And I had a message for you too, Scott. You need to go back and just kind of catch the first 5 minutes.
Okay, well, you got to do it at night.
Oh, no. It was pretty funny.
No. I'm telling you though, you need to. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
And it is an ingenious idea
To go at night.
just to show them your kitchen at night. A
I
short.
should. Oh yeah, because it's much more prettier at night. Yeah, I know what you're
Well,
saying. No,
it,
with what I done. That with what I had done, I think it's prettier at night. That's my personal opinion.
oh yeah,
Because during the day, it's kind of you don't get to see all the features of the kitchen.
yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
it's
No,
nice.
I.
I've done more than what I've told you too. So yeah, there's quite a bit to it. But I just kind of gave a sneak peek to it. And it
Danny, noon. It's 12:51 for Glenda and I right now.
yeah. Yeah.
So that's okay. I go live again tomorrow night at 8.
Yeah.
8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central.
Central. And then come on over on Saturday at 4:45 Eastern, 3:45 Central. And I'll be live just before Jesse and Lisa go live.
Mm-hmm. And that's it, Danny. I know that you're working. Yeah, and Miss Ann, say a prayer for Miss Ann. She's got horrible bronchitis. You look at her sideways and she coughs.
Keep Sir Grace in prayers too. He's not feeling the best. I had to take him to the doctor today.
Oh no, that's what it was about?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
He'd been sick since we got back from DC. So,
Well, we come to find out that at this conference we were at, there was quite a bug going around.
yeah, there's something for sure going on with
There,
the temperatures and everything.
yeah, there is a lot of people who are very sick at the conference. Touch
Mhm.
wood. I'm
Yeah.
okay. Our whole, me and my colleagues that went down, we're all okay.
Good. Good.
Now,
Well, I hope it stays that way.
I'm sore. I forgot my knee brace. Yeah, so I'm having Scott, can you ask Glenda if she's got a package?
I'll go check the mail. I haven't had a chance yet. Sir Grace and I, after his next appointment, because we're kind of in between, I'll make a stop after that later today, and I'll let you know, Ginger. I'll send you a message.
And Danny's got you in prayers, Miss Ann.
Yes.
And don't forget, go to Miss Ann's andalehomestead.com and get your home remedies.
Yep.
And Miss Ann's using all her home remedies to get rid of the bronchitis. Now she does, I think, had to go and get puffers, but she's using a lot of her own home remedies. Yeah, there, Miss Ann just put it in the chat. andalehomestead.com, and you can get all her stuff. And if she doesn't sell something, between her and Cherie. Now, Cherie, I'm sure, is wrapped up in a blanket, not moving anywhere right now. If I can remember, the first year that Cherie and them were on YouTube, they got snow, and it was a genius idea. They put Christmas lights around their banana plants and whatever, and then put a blanket over it, and it kept them warm enough that they didn't lose their stuff. Great idea.
Yes.
Yeah, so Miss Ann said, I'm sorry guys, but bronchitis pneumonia is nothing to fool with.
No, you don't. I've had that before, and oh, good.
So my CAO, her sister has special needs, and her parents winter in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And she just got back Thursday. Saturday, about 10 o'clock in the morning, she got a call. Her sister was being rushed to the hospital. She came out of her room and went to say something to her dad and laughed. And it turned out that she had blood clots on her lungs.
Oh man, that's not.
So she was rushed into surgery. She's now out of ICU. But if you could keep Allie in your prayers.
Absolutely.
You know, not only has she got the special needs to deal with, but now she's fighting clots on her lungs.
My.
So, oh, well, that's not too bad, Danny. I know it's not too bad in speaking for us Canadian people.
Oh, that's nice. 38.
38.
I wish it
It
is.
was 17 yesterday, Danny said.
Oh yeah. I see that. We're kind of doing the same thing. Right now we're 33. 2 days ago, our high was 12 degrees. And I'm done with it. I'm done with the freezing. I'm ready. I mean, of course I'm ready for spring, but
Well, and there's a lot of you folks that you don't have 172 hoodies like us Canadians do.
no.
You don't have boots other than work boots
But we do have a
mud boots
snowblower. We have a snowblower. I will say that one. A lot of people don't think we do.
You do get snow,
But not as much as we have. They said it was.
No.
They said this was almost as bad as the snowstorm in 1994.
Wow.
It's like the second on record for our area since 1994.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So
that's crazy.
That just puts that in perspective. But I really think it's
I think Miss Lisa sent me a message last night, and she was saying we were chit-chatting back and forth, and she said it's in 50 years. Because I said to her, I sent her a message, and I'm like, Houston, we've got a problem.
Yeah. Well, when we lived in Tucson, same thing happened when we lived in Tucson. We didn't own
50 years.
Yeah.
Since they had snow like this.
That happened in Tucson when we were there. We didn't have no coats. We had just light jackets. My kids wanted to play in it, so I put socks on their hands. I'm like, well, that's better than nothing because I didn't have gloves.
Exactly, Danny. You're not climatized to this kind of weather.
No,
you don't have the clothes that we have.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have the big road plows like we have. Just my township probably has more snow plows than your entire state does. So like a 4-hour or a 4-inch dusting here, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah.
But that cripples, and the last time I was in Texas would have been about 2006, and it was a freezing rain morning. Uh-oh.
I know. I was trying to fix something there. Sorry.
Yeah, but 2006, it was a wicked freezing rain, and I was coming out of Laredo, Texas, and I had stopped just outside of Dallas, and the only reason the state trooper let me go on the state road is because I said, we drive in this daily, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, be safe. Take 5 trucks with you.
I'll be right back.
Well, I'm going to log off.
Okay.
So you be safe.
Thanks, I will.
I'll give you a call after.
Yeah, give me a call
the
on
appointments went.
Yes.
All righty.
Okay. Bye.
Yes, exactly, Linda. The only thing that you're used to being cold is your sweet tea with enough sugar that your teeth hurt. Sorry, guys, we call it iced tea up here with just a little bit of sugar. Not that sugar that you go comatose with. First time I asked for that at a truck stop, iced tea. She looked at me and said, "What?" And I'm like, "Tea, little bit of sugar." She's like, "Do you mean sweet tea?" And I'm like, "I don't know." I said, "I want iced tea. I want tea with ice and a little bit of sugars. So it's a sweet drink." "Oh, well, and here you're talking about sweet tea." Thank goodness I took only a little sip and didn't take a whole mouthful, because the guy across from me could have wore it. Ooh-wee. Scott, we had minus 29 degree weather here, winds. Ooh. Yeah, that's not fun, Miss Linda. But again, it's not unheard of, like Danny, Alabama, 17 degrees. Whew. And, I was watching, Mike was saying about Jared Crocker, about the buzzards actually freezing to things. So I watched his live. Those people, freezing cold is 50 degrees for them. And they have snow. So it's like, as much as I joke around, I honestly wish we could take all that away from you guys. We're used to it. I've got 52 years experience with it. But it's the same as whenever we're 115 degrees Fahrenheit with the humidex up here. We're not used to that. Now, I like it because I do like the heat. But there's a lot of our folks that they can't deal with heat like that. And, it's just vice versa. It's, where you guys are going out for walks and you're doing this, you're doing that. That's just another day, But anyways, fun once your daughter moves. If I'm not mistaken, Backlash, my cousin's daughter, well, I call her my niece, she calls her uncle. I grew up with her dad. We were pretty much inseparable as kids. She lived in Greenville for about a year. She took a nanny position. 2 doctors. But she just couldn't do it anymore. She's used to family being around and not some complete stranger raising your family. So she's back home now, but yeah, she was in Greenville for about a year. But anyways, folks, I am gonna cut out of here. It is over an hour. They chew their sweet tea instead of drinking it. True that, Karma. And Karma, I've been praying for Logan and his new job. I hope it's going tremendous for him. He's enjoying it. Oh, Miss Ann, I would expect no less. You know, homesteaders are pretty resilient folks. You know, it just, I worry sometimes, you know, because this is not good for folks. And even I know the medical situations it's causing here, and we're used to it. So down there, it would be tenfold. Yeah. Amen, Backlash. That's not my pay grade. My pay grade's to love everybody equal. Logan loves his job and talks of nothing else. That is tremendous. That is tremendous, Karma. I am so pleased for him and for you that, you know, it's going to bring you folks into a different situation, you know. But yes, Miss Ann, if you're feeling better, come on up and we'll chit chat tomorrow night. But anyways, I have the whole family's home now, so I gotta go out and go shopping. One of the things I hate, but gotta be done. So anyways, don't forget, tomorrow night we will we might even give away a miniature bottle of maple syrup. Maybe. I'll see if I can find it. Anyways, you guys take care. And Backlash, Panda still watching. Give her big hugs for me, and we'll talk soon. Take care, guys.